7. Oh, still have all this open. No wonder my laptop is complaining. Okay. What is my opponent's? What am I looking for? We are looking to play BSL1. So that should be quite up here. BSOL. Okay. So far, only one of the 4 players is online. Okay. 3 minutes before the round starts. That's interesting. How about our team? Hang on. Board 1 and 3. And from our second team, board 1, 3, and 4. So, yeah. BSL4 is also online. Still not my opponent though. Change to this chat. Let me prepare everything as far as I can, I guess. Oh. No. No. Oh wait, board 1, that's myself. So it was actually only board 1 and 3. So we had board 1 and 3 and the opponent had board 2 and 4 online. Amazing. Now our whole team is there. And my opponent is online. 1 minute late. This is what happens when a non-German plays in the German league. So today I'm white. Oh, moin. Welcome to the demotion party, most likely. This season, Westfalen is about as lucky as Germany. Well, less, actually. I got 2 Gigos, and both times we lost by 1.5 to 2.5. The difference was last season I got a Gigo and we won. Yeah. I actually got more points this season than last season, and last season we got second place, and this season, yeah, usually our team is good with board 3 and 4. That was true when we also got nearly got the championship one year where I won all but one game on board 4. But yeah, just very well, I guess a little bit unlucky season, and also just board 3 and 4 have not been as strong this season, so it also only makes sense. We can't get our points there, and FJD is not even winning on board 2. Then what you gonna do? Yeah, good. I'm trying. Meanwhile, he doesn't even play against me. Meanwhile, my opponent has not yet opened. Or has he, because it's free? Wait, no, it's all free. Okay, so right, it's E F F F F. Yeah, so yeah, thanks. Oh, who do you play? Okay, that doesn't ring a bell for me either. I see. So basically, it's like Fox 3 done, where it could be anything. Like 5 done, unknown 5 done could literally be anything from 1Q to 8 done. Hmm. I am white, right? Yeah, white. So yeah. All right. Have fun. Let me know how how strong the opponent ended up being. I don't know yet. I want to, but I don't know yet. Okay, and my opponent also is now there, so can white Comey 7 time seems good. And with that, should not forget to switch the board. Oh wow, okay. I know you can't see yet. Let me play the first few moves. I guess that makes my opponent think that I'm actually thinking about this move, which I'm not. I remember. Okay, I mean, was expected that my opponent is familiar with this. Oh, but this way. I guess I can just Tenuki. Let's just. I could just make this. Sure, why not? Typically, you exchange this one first. Uh-huh. I don't know why, but I'm still always surprised about the kick. It just hasn't sunk in that that's yeah, I knew he was going to do that. I just hasn't sunk in that that is the move to be played often. Um I don't know. There's a lot of complicated variations where you play 3-3 and I don't know any of those. So I guess let's just nod. He's happy to just take the corner, whatever. And if that's 1 point worse for me, let's just not waste time on these details. I can still study this kind of position. And I get center from this, so that's also nice. There's something other than N3 to be played here. Hmm. Right, so that's just center for me. I can just grow my own like this, put some pressure on this top top black group while growing my own. That's completely fine. Could invade the right side, that's completely fine. Yeah, okay. I guess I don't really want to invade this. Let's just shoulder hit this. Why not? Okay, he does that. Yeah, I just like to follow up here. So he just does that. That makes sense. I could have also just attacked this immediately if I wanted to. I could have also just exchanged this and then played here. Maybe that was better, but it's all not that interesting. Hmm. Yeah, and I think the right side is really not that interesting, so maybe I just play some reduction move here. Could also shoulder hit this. Just grow this middle area. I could also cap this. Just build the middle area. Why not? Oh, okay. Invasion there now. Okay. Interesting. I'm not unhappy to just kick here, I guess. I could also just play the Iron Pillar here. But I always prefer to kick and make the opponent potentially heavy if they extend. Then I just... Do I jump or play this one? The jump is more solid. Let's keep it more solid like this. Okay, he jumps 2. My 2 stones there. I guess I could just play... Did I play h16 here? I think that's an idea here. Just to see where he reacts if he plays this and this. You could also play it this way. No, but I don't. This cut Atari here, connect. This one is not sent. Alright, why not? Mm-hmm. Now a question is, do I maybe also just want to extend at h5? Hmm. I could always just leave it as is. Because if I play h18 and he plays and then I play k17, he might just extend. And because he already has 017, the topside is not that interesting anyway. Yeah, maybe I just extend there. I don't know. If he, for example, defends with h18, then I get l16 as a follow-up forcing move potentially. But then if I play l16 too early, then he gets to play j14, so maybe not too early. Yeah, the typical variation would have been to play k17, but again, I think 017 and 016 are too annoyingly strong. He could just extend and then my shape is busted. And like this, I put the difficult decision on my opponent. So you can see my opponent is thinking for the first time this game. So I have way too much in my pocket, way too many pens and okay, some backgrounds. Oh, that's this image. Okay, I should keep open. So assuming he plays some, I don't know, something like h18 and just some defensive move. I guess I have more strength here, right, and here. So if I want to attack those, then likely I have, well, I'm also pretty strong here, and there's still a weakness. Oh, that's what I want to say. Yeah, if he defends in some other way, so if, for example, if he defends, I don't know, like this, and then, oh, he does, haha, okay, he does it like this, okay. He does it like this right now. In some cases, just sacrificing the 2 stones can be okay if you get enough on the outside, but I think in this case I need to allow my opponent to get all these forcing moves. Probably this Atari first. Yeah. Right. Then now he gets to play from this side like that. I see. Interesting. Okay, I guess it doesn't make a big difference. I can extend in center because I'm threatening to play G17. He has to play Atari from or he has to extend H18. And then I guess I don't really get much in terms of forcing moves there. Interesting. Oh well, okay, that's just, I forced my opponent to play these moves, I suppose. I can still connect under here. I have these gaps here. There's a cut here, but these 2 stones now don't really matter that much anymore. So right now, I mean, the top side I still have anytime. Anytime I can just play, I don't know, F19, and he doesn't have anything there. So 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So my opponent maybe has 40, maybe 50 if I count this to black already, but then I would also have to count this. So maybe if I count one of those, maybe black has around 50 at the moment. On the other hand, I can't really count anything on the bottom side, but if I count corner or bottom side, I have maybe like 20 there, 10 in the top left, so 30 plus 7 Komi. So I'm maybe behind pure points by like 10-ish points, but I also, of course, have more influence, and he has the clear weaker group, while again, these 2 stones I can connect under anytime, pretty much. There is still some RG here, so like he can't, well, I guess yeah, not really. But I can also still invade here and maybe do something here. So now the question is how to best attack these black stones, or do I even attack them at all right now? I want to cap them, but then he gets to play a move like, I don't know, G10. Do I want to peep at E9? Is that a good exchange for me? I don't think it is. Typically, when you play such a peep, AI complains. um, right, the other question though is if I play from the other side, first of all, how? Maybe G9? And then if he pushes, you Hane, and if he cuts, yeah, you let black escape, but you push black more towards the bottom side. Black might also be able to counter with D11 though. Hmm. He plays D11 and I just connect. And then he placed some jump out. Then G9 doesn't really seem at a good place. The problem is even if I peep, if he doesn't respond directly and plays D7, I guess that really strengthens my corner though, so maybe he shouldn't do that. Mm. Ah. Maybe if I play this and then play some move here. I don't know. Bottom side, the move to play would be J2 to well, wouldn't say it secures the bottom side, but it solidifies the bottom side, and it also protects against any attack that is against this group. But for now, that's strength. So yeah. Uh-huh. Okay, interesting. That I am going to block pretty sure, right? If I don't block and I just cut this, I guess I could cut this stone off, but that loses a lot in the corner and I don't think it's that valuable to cut this off. So let's just do this now. Um, yeah, because if at some point he allows me to cut here. Oh wow, okay. I'm not unhappy with this exchange. That really solidifies my corner now. Yeah. The question is, do I even extend there? I could. I think I do. Yeah, because then if I extend here, he doesn't have a forcing move there. He of course gets to play towards the top side. Let's think about that for a second. Also, I think to light up my room. Yeah, if I really also want to play G10, but then he gets to Hane here. And if I descend, mm, hmm, that just makes his group a lot stronger, I feel like. But what about him getting G10? G10 is a little bit less forcing, and also there is still a cut potentially. And I guess G10 is also not that problematic, huh? Hmm. I play G10, he plays the Hane, and I just extend back. And then he plays some jump. Is that really that problematic for my bottom side? If I give him the G6. I mean, I lose a little bit of territory. But he doesn't really gain that much. He gets some eye shape, but he would get some. I think I'm going to do this. Now in the bottom left, I can count. Earlier I counted 20 points. Now I think it's fair to say that I can count more like 25 points there. Something like that. Okay. Question is now. I mean, if I allow him to play h4, is that a problem? He would get to kind of counterattack my group here, even 30. I would count the 5x5 here right now. So that's 25 plus the 10 there, 35 plus Komi 42. So it's well, I always count the minimum point. So black right now can still very easily play even a move like h3 and then connect back here or connect back here. So yeah. I could play here, but really this is just about points unless I'm scared about this group here. I could cap. I could also play this way. But then I maybe prefer this way to be a bit more forcing shape-wise. And then if he doesn't respond, yeah, the bottom side can be mine anytime. I guess he really doesn't have a good counterattack against either side, right? So if then later I do play this move here, it's really only 12 points. No, I guess if I count this, I have maybe like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, something like 10 to 15 points more. So that doesn't seem worth it that much. Yeah, because if he separates here right now, it's really not that big unless you think that this group here becomes weak. If he jumps in here, I can also just squeeze this stone and then make some shape here. So maybe we cap this. I was also thinking about moves like this or this, but I think could cap, or we could push him further into this direction to play like a shoulder hitting move like this. If I play this one, he might play here. Could also play a little bit further away. But I guess if I play this and he plays here, I could play here and then here and then here and threaten to capture the two stones. So we can't really go there. You could play the diagonal. But then that's maybe already a little bit inefficient shape. Okay, now let's go here. And especially if he does go down here, now he's committed even more so to these stones. But I'm yeah. Direction of attack wise, I'm not sure what what my main profit is from this move. I guess I strengthen my group here. That's my profit. Okay, yeah. So he kind of agrees that. So do I play here now? I push. Hmm. Because if I could peep here, and if he doesn't react, I can push and cut. So do I play this way? He could then also respond like this. Hmm. And if I play this and he responds like this, I guess then I get to push in. Okay, let's push in here. If he blocks, then I get to peep. If he doesn't block, then yeah. If he bumps here, I will push. Maybe just extend here. Yeah, the problem for me is that I didn't see any efficient move to close off the bottom side. That's why I also was thinking G6 is quite the big move for me to play. Because it really helped with solidifying the bottom side eventually. But it also, the bottom side is not that big, so. Okay, so right now this black group basically has half an eye already there, and I guess not a secure eye on the left side, right? If he jumps here, I can still peep here, but that might also work against my shape here. So how do I best play this now? I could play here. That does solidify my shape here. This shape here and this shape gets a little bit stronger. I'm not necessarily making points here, but yeah. And if he plays like this and then Hane and Tari, he's still cut off. So I think I like this one here. I could also play from this direction, but I think, yeah, I think I want to now this cut here is no longer a big threat. Okay, so now he does play this way. Hmm. Now I think a valid question is, how do I keep up this attack? Again, he bottom side was really not that interesting to me, so I'm not sad that he destroys that. I got some strength and points here. I got some strength, maybe this, so that later invasions on the right side become more powerful. Of course, I'm also slightly separated with this group, so I need to be a little bit careful with that. Shape-wise, though, I could play just the cut here, and if he were to try to save this stone, I can just sacrifice this one. But he could also just play a forcing move there. Hmm. Hmm. If I play this one first and just let him play here and extend down. He jumps here. Or can he play J2? I don't think he can, not in a good way. I can just play K2 if he pushes out. Yeah, he cannot connect cleanly there, at least, as far as I can tell. If he plays K3, I can Hane. If he cuts, I can descend incentive and jump to G3. That shouldn't be any issue for me. Especially if we do this exchange on the bottom side. I could also jump here actually. Should I jump or extend? Maybe I jump here. Because I'm pretty strong here, so I think there's no problem there. But I could play this one. Then maybe I can just connect. But if I connect anyway, then maybe I better descend here. Let's go with my first instinct here. Okay, so the bottom left is still, you can see now it's 25 points-ish, maybe 24. I don't know, depends. Maybe if I get points here or not. Something between 20 and 30. Black's now, this one is now really only half an eye. Okay, so he now jumps there. So I could totally play B9 now. Should I though? If I play B9 and connects and I play B10 and he bumps and then he Atari, he wedges and I Atari. The problem he has is still that I have C9 to cut him. But is it too aggressive? Should I just let it be right now? It's not like can he play F11 as a counter? I don't know, B9 just does not really feel right. Also because he can still play something like J9, then Atari. Or should I? I mean, difficult to say. The thing is also that B9 black might just play something like E10. So I think for now I just take my 42 points plus some center versus his 50 or so points and just play an invasion on the right side now. I guess I could. What's a good way here? Could play S50 15. I could also play R8. Probably not, no. Bit too much this year. I guess I could also reduce, but I don't really want to go for points in the center there, so I think invasion is still the right call. I don't feel like I'm in a great position that I can just, oh, also I will spend more time. Still some weaknesses here, so I need to be a little bit careful of some peep and separation. But the separation comes with a possible card. Also, there is still this RG here that Black has to be mindful of. Is wedge here an idea? If I wedge and he plays a tire from the outside. I mean, he has to play Atari from the outside, right? And then if he Ataris from the outside, generally speaking, probably not the best of ideas. So maybe I just treat it as an exchange. Or alternatively, I could play R15 in center if he connects. Then maybe play some way to separate the R11 stone. What if I play this one now? I can still slide here, because if I play here, he could attach and Hane and play this crosscut variation. So I don't want to. I guess I could attach here, huh? The attach there. That if I attach and the Hane is under and I Hane and he cuts. Hmm. Okay, let's play here. If Black plays here, I can slide here. If Black plays just here, I can play this one and then maybe counterattack this. He jumps, okay. Yeah, makes some sense. Do I want to jump first? I think I want to jump first. I could also slide all the way here. Problem is, if I just jump, Black is likely going to play something like 014, making a lot of points there. But if I play on the other side, then Black just swallows the R9 stone, right? So, on the other hand, I guess if Black plays P14, maybe there is still some RG with Q12. Or maybe now it's a good time to wedge at R16. And then if he plays on the out, He's a tire from the outside and play extend. The Ataris on the outside, I can Atari and Atari again, and Atari and Atari, and get all the tap, 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 tap. I can connect in center, and then also turn in center. But then his two stones on the outside are already pretty strong. Then maybe I would slide anyway. But jump. Hmm. Hmm. I guess this stone could still survive too if he covers. What if he covers here? Hmm. Oh, I don't know. I guess if I just jump and he plays something here and we play this, this and this in center, he gets like 15 points there and I get to reduce the bottom right more. And maybe also reduce this to get more center. Hmm. Yeah, I don't know. Now wedge here. I guess I don't really have much to lose in this area now. I wonder if I can go even deeper in the bottom right now that I'm out with these two stones. Can I maybe go... Yeah, I think he can, but that leaves a lot of outside RGs, so I think this is still the... That's still the better option for him. Oh, okay. Interesting. Should I play this Atari? I guess it doesn't really hurt. Um, yeah, now the question is, can I make life in this corner? If I play Q16 now, He plays p18. He plays p18. But if I play p18, he plays q17. I guess though, if I play p18, he plays q17 and I block, and he plays s18 and then kills me. Hmm. But can he even do that? Because I might just be able, if I play this, and he plays this, this, and this, and this, and this, I for sure get R19 in Sente, then I could push here in Sente, threatening to play here. He can't play here, because I have this, threatening this Atari, which is still not quite alive, I guess, but it comes with an Atari on those. So he push, I push, he plays here, I push again. He once again cannot block, I don't think. If I have R19 in Sente, I push again, he has to extend. Then I push again, he blocks. Hang on. Dip, block. If I have M19 then, and I had R19 in Sente, that is enough space to live. So I think I can live in this corner then, unless I'm missing some other move. Okay, let's see. Yeah. Ah, wait, if I play this one now, then it's a... If I play this one now... Hang on, if I play this and he plays the Atari, then it's a Ko in the corner. He plays this, and then this and capture. Then I can live. If I play this and he plays this and I play this, and he captures the one stone. Tricky. Kind of want to play p16 simply for the additional RG on the outside with O15. If I don't play that, I don't have that additional RG. This, capture this. But is that working? I play this, and capture. I already have a false eye there. Hmm. Okay, so now he defends that corner. What if I capture this now? I guess it's still a core anyway here, right? So, okay. I guess I could play here and then it's alive. But okay, he could protected the corner. How about point-wise now? Still like 50 for black. Still my 42 plus the top right. Hey, but So can I? What if I attach here now? I don't, Maybe I also can I? Should I? What if I? Can I accomplish something with R5 and then S7, threatening to live in the corner, or is that just a pipe dream? I want to play a move like this or this because okay, so let's see how he reacts to this one. I guess I could have also asked R3 first. I don't know. Yeah, not unexpected. If I pull back now, that's not completely center. But it is quite annoying for him to allow me to get this. But maybe we just keep this as an exchange for now. It's a question. I don't think I can accomplish anything in this corner, especially because I don't have any. If a stone was captured like this and there I had this one in more center, maybe so. I ask Q2 now. He could just Atari. He could just capture on the outside. Yeah, I think if he does this now and then splits, I'm strong enough here. Question is, can I attack this group more strongly? I think there's actually not that many points here, so maybe we just play here. Or maybe even, yeah, because if I play here, I am I'm basically connecting my two stones and also making some potential points in the center here, helping both my groups. He couldn't cut here, but that's not really helpful because, yeah, he would have to have some more here. So now I made maybe something like 8 points here. Like later I get this one in center. I don't think it's center right now. Or maybe it is, but maybe it's just not urgent for me to play. Yeah, okay, so now black did this. Maybe I can peep here once. That would help against any cut here. But maybe it's also not urgent if he plays this and then cuts here. Well, Okay, so he defends actively like this, but that means I have more archery left here. Do I want to? Do I want to push here? Or do I want to have, well, I guess if I have this one, I get this one. So maybe just, well, I guess if I push here and I get this one in center, can peep and then cut. But if I have this and this first, then I can, yeah, okay. Tricky. Oh, that was a quick move. I think I'm going to play here now because that also helps with my connection here, so that later I can also play a move here and separate him here. Maybe even if I get to if I get to play this one and he has to play here and I play here, that at least means that I get to play a move here in center, and then capturing here might actually be helpful to attack these 3 stones. Just the very far in the future. Okay, but for now I'm going to defend my shape here. Meanwhile, I am making a few more points in the middle if I get another move here. If you black plays the next move here, at least I defended against this cut here now, pretty much. Yeah, especially because maybe I connect here. If I wedge, I guess it's not center, huh? Okay. But I can play this one in, say, my center anytime, I suppose. You could play here, but that's just bad shape from the outside. I can also play still S11, maybe. Maybe that's a choice. But I guess right now it's not really center, huh? Meanwhile, this whole bottom left side group, or this left side black group is not yet fully alive, I guess. I'm wondering about a move like H3. Like H3 would be quite big. Right, black cannot cut if black has... Black harness. I can cut actually. Okay, so now he's attacking my shape here. I think this one does help my shape here quite a bit. I get this big mouth shape kind of deal. And if he jumps... Remember that I still have this connection under any time. Yeah, he jumps, of course. Makes me wonder. He is for sure looking at, well, cutting off the 2 stones on the top side, but also K12. If I attach. Then again, the 2 stones here I can sacrifice, just not all these stones. So if he plays here. Should I? I guess if I capture the 1 stone here, it does threaten him to capture the 2 stones. That does make this one not center, but honestly, the 2 stones. Is it that big of a deal? I for sure need a move here next then, though. I play this, and he plays this, and I play this, and this. Maybe I just defend here first. How about that? That the best way? Can cut, he can jump. Okay. think honey here is okay. There's no need to worry about this anytime soon. I do need to be a little bit careful that my group here doesn't get yeah, he can play that way. I think I want to play the honey here, because yes, he can play this and this, but then he also can't play this. I can't cut, because then he can play here and play Atari. Well, I guess then I could connect here in center. Okay, let's do this for now. Making a few more points on this bottom side area. I wonder if I should play this Atari even, because if, well, I guess why not? Is the short answer here? Because if he extends, I can capture and he's cut off. Yeah, I think this is fine. Hmm. Hmm. There is the problem of K12 again now, though, so that is annoying. So maybe I just defend like this. He can capture this stone then. Here, extend back and capture, but this shouldn't be a big problem. Especially because he, yeah, okay. Still quite annoying. But I get, I guess if in doubt, I can still just capture this stone and then play here, and then I'm alive here, so that should be fine-ish. Cause little bit of a bummer that this group now I can't really attack, but I guess that never was in the stars. Top left, top right is a ko in any case, because, well, I guess I could defend like this. Yeah, I could, but if I don't defend, I mean, it's a core. Either black can play p7 and then extend into the core, or you can Hani here and then cut into the core. But the cut is not a good idea because then I get to capture here and then I get to capture and make alive with taking away everything here. So right now, if we assume that I get this one in center, this one, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Well, less than 40 points now for black. I still have my 42 with the bottom left corner, the top left corner, and Komi. Plus now this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, a little bit less than 10 points. Maybe if I get this one and then this one in center, something like 10 points for this whole group. Maybe also a few points with this group once I do this. So black has 40 and I have 42, 52, and I have about 50. But the top right is still a call, so. Hmm. Let's open my water. Oh, it was already open. Let's get some fresh air real quick into the toilet. Yeah. Ah, he made a move. Okay. I was hoping that I have some time to calculate the value of the core on the top right first. But that one. I could. No, I can't really connect there. Hmm. But I could. I don't know. If I descend here now, could also play this one soon, and then if he has to connect, he has made weird shape. No, defending here really doesn't make much sense, I don't think. But if I play here and he plays there, maybe I just connect this first, and if he wants to separate me here, then I can still connect here or here. How about that? Place here, I can connect here, but then I can just connect here or whatever. Or here, yeah. And this is also not small, I guess, in terms of points to connect here, unless I'm missing something and this doesn't actually connect. But you can push the block here. I think I'm always connected here now. Guitar. Wait, if he plays here. No, but then if he pushes in, I will play here, and if he then pushes in, I play here, and then he pushes here, I can play here. And if he then wants to cut here, I can just play here and connect and sacrifice one stone. What are the big moves to be played, by the way? There still is h3, which is quite big. Yeah. That was to be expected. Actually, I just realized. No, but I. Cut, connect, and I could. So that should still work, I think. And if I'm not mistaken, I'm just connected here now, right? If he plays here. Okay. If he plays here, I can just play here, here, and here, and then I capture this. If he plays here, even if he has already exchanged this and captured this, I can play here and here. He could play this, but that doesn't help him. Okay, so I think I'm connected. I'm all connected up also with this exchange now. I guess I can still save these two stones in center, huh? Because if I play this and he plays this and I capture and he plays Atari and I connect, he still has to connect this stone. Okay, now I have some time to calculate the core in the top right. If I just play S19, I get something like 6 points. 5, let's say 5. So it's 5 for me, plus of course potentially to capture this stone. So maybe something like 6. And if he captures everything, he gets 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 24 to 6. So it's a 6. It's like a 30-point core, I guess. So is it worth something like? Well, I guess okay. If you start the core, it is a core where Why do I come to a conclusion that this is not a call like that? Guess you have to play this and then this and then this. Ah, okay, you honey first, right? Okay. Oh, okay, yeah. That is a tad annoying, of course, but it doesn't really change much in terms of what you get here. So I guess I really just play this one now. Or maybe this way. Is this way better? I wonder. Because this one maybe gives this one incentive, and then I have to play here again, but this one... Hmm. Maybe black can get this one in center anyway, though. If black plays this and then plays the... No, if black plays the honey, I can just connect and then wedge. I don't know. Little bit of a chicken move here. Yeah, here we extend back. How's my overall score in the league? Good question. Actually, I can quickly check. I lost, then I lost in a very stupid way. Then I got a Gigo, then I lost. Then I got a Gigo, and I lost. Wait, where's my win? Oh, there's the win, yeah. So loss, win, Gigo, loss, Gigo, loss. Okay, yeah. So one very stupid loss, one very safe win, and then two more losses. So 3 losses, 1 win, and 2 Gigo so far. 3 losses, 1 win, and 2 Gigo. That's only 6. It should be 7. Hmm. The opponents are mostly 5 to 6 downs. So I had Jutze as one opponent where I got the Gigo. I got a 5 down where I got a Gigo. I played Victor Lin where I lost. I beat a 4 dan. So yeah, 4 to 6 dan is typically what I get. Oh yeah, right. I lost against Evolot. Yeah, yeah. And now today, strong 5 dan. So yeah, that's about the level that I usually get. Aha. So we now do this one, huh? Right, this group now is connected, so there's no problem anymore. Should I mean, okay, I think I want to play this one. And then if he hanes, and I double hane, I get to get quite a few points here. My group here should be fine, right? I don't think my group here is any danger. think double or I mean, I could go the more safe route and then just play this Atari first. I play this Atari and then play another Atari. Also wondering about S8, but the bottom side is also really big. Also S19. Tricky. Capture 2 stone. I mean, that is quite big, right? I don't think he can let me... Or he can. Yes. The top right core. Yeah, okay. I mean, extending here is really, really big, but how big is it? If I play there instead of instead black were to play there, black could maybe also play f2. If I play there, I keep the 2, 3, 4, something like 8. If black plays there, 1, 2, 3. Let's count right now. Let's okay. Black. First of all, black doesn't. I can still get this one. So that's not for black yet. Black has 1, 2. 1, 2. Okay. The one thing that I don't like is that black can just also later I could maybe save this stone in center if I keep this group separated. So I think I want to do this because that means that I get to save this one here. Right? He plays here, I play here. I connect. This way, okay. What's the best way for me here? So obviously I have to connect here now. Somehow this didn't turn out to be the favorable core I thought it would be. Yeah, maybe I don't know. G2 was very greedy, of course, right? But should I? If I play this one now, if I capture, he could extend. I play this and he doesn't react. I could play this one maybe as a threat and then Hane and play here to cut and still threaten to cut here. I wonder if this is actually now a threat. Can I, if he plays here, then he has only one eye. If he plays here and I play here or here and here, I can play here, also only has one eye. Hmm. Should I play this one as a threat? Capturing, I just don't feel so great about the. I play this now. No, if I play this and he captures and I play here and he connects, then this just works for him, huh? That's a problem. He can still play this. Oh, all annoying. Yeah. Okay, but he can capture and I can play here, and if he plays here, I can just play here and connect under. Or co for the connection under, I suppose. So here I could Hane, yeah. At least it's a co, so I only need to think for half the moves in a way. Mm-hmm. I push out here and he doesn't react and I play the Hane. Uh, yeah, I know. Annoying. Oh, I completely forgot that this is now threatening to cut me here. Oops. Okay, well, I didn't expect this to be the move here. This is just annoying. That's just mean. That's just very mean. I'm very, very, very sad that he abused my time. I don't think it's a fight now. He has an eye. I don't have enough outside liberties. Yeah, that was just mean. I didn't expect him to play this one. Why does he play this one? What's the purpose of that other than tricking me? Dick. Because now that threatens to cut me off. Here as well, though not as easily, I suppose. Well, that of course throws the game away. Hmm. Such a nice game. And it just the opponent kept pushing, pushing, pushing unreasonably, I think, but you know, it it worked in the end. Yeah, and then you can just play here and he's already connected. So. Nah, that's very disappointing. I mean, I guess we don't have any chance to. We didn't have any chance to to win this anyway. But I mean, not this game, this whole thing. But, one liberty short here. This move. What is this move? Why was that really just to trick me? I think that was just to trick me under time pressure because otherwise this move is so strange. Just a dick move. So sad. So mad. Any chance here to do anything against this, connect under, whatever? If so, I don't really see it. G2, I regret so much to not just. I didn't see that he can just start this core in such an annoying way. Hmm. Not really any action. It was a boring game until I died because my opponent played some move that tricked me under time pressure. Um, hmm. Yeah, I lost my time, but you know. Um, let's see. Yeah, I think. Mm, hmm. Let's open it in AI immediately. Ugh, so annoying to lose this way. I really felt like I played quite well until I just blundered the game completely away for no reason at all. But this is just the story of this season, to be honest. Like this season has just been just not our teams. Like for some reason we really just we keep getting screwed over. Uh, Time management was okay. Little bit slow still, but okay-ish. I think I got in Beoyomi like around move 150, I guess. But yeah, the core in the top right, I don't know. Bottom G2 is also really, really big, but maybe it's just not big enough for the core in the top right. If I just protect the core, is that enough though? I was just not sure. So And that's the fault. Like, I don't trust my end game enough or my counting to then play this. So that's why I'm currently working so hard on my end game, because and then later on my judgment, because if I can improve that, I think I am going to win a lot more games, not even because my end game and judgment is better, but because I can play this kind of position and by trusting my judgment and my end game, enter this end game and not feel like I need to play this kind of ko because otherwise it's too passive, right? So yeah, where is the no? Is it? Am I already on the right one? Yeah, I sense. Why doesn't it show it? Oh, because that. Okay, I see. Right. So okay, but before I show with AI, let's see my own analysis of this game. Okay, this is just all just Seki. Yeah. I mean, that's also why I'm working on my time management specifically, so that I have more time. And ideally, I get into positions in the end game where, yeah, I don't know. I just generally speaking, this early game I liked for me. I don't know about this peep. This peep was probably not immediately great, but I also didn't like this because I didn't want. Maybe I can play here then and let him play this. That could have been an idea. I didn't even think about not connecting here. But if I connect, I didn't like something like this, right? So, hmm. So that's why I peeped here. Whoops. Can we go? Oh, that's too far. Okay. I hate. Jesus, what? Okay, anyway. Yeah, so but I think this was all fine. The peep is probably not ideal, but still fine. Yeah, here if I play this, of course, and then black plays something here later, if I play this, I get a lot on the bottom side, so not sure. But after I played the peep, I felt kind of compelled to play here. And I don't think this is bad. Maybe if I play here now, it's also fine. But again, the problem is that if I play here, black still can play a move like this and just destroy my bottom side anyway. So I need 2 moves to get all of these points, and that just didn't feel worth it. So yeah, I attacked from this side instead, and then fixed my weaknesses here. But then black got to play here, and then black played here, and then I got Santis. So in general, I mean, I got a really big corner here. I got a medium-sized corner here. I got some influence and maybe some, well, I guess not really potential points here because right of this, but I have strength here to invade. So yeah, and then this one. I mean, I got this potential core in the corner. Maybe at this point here, I should just leave it, huh? So the problem with b9 is that it commits to kill. Like it's not a big move. It's not a like black is not going to make a billion points by playing b9 himself. So if I want to play this, first of all, it's bad for my endgame in the corner, right? If black connects and we play this, later black gets this. So it's already bad for my endgame in the corner. Secondly, black can play something like this, and if we play something, I don't know, just something like this, there's already some problem here with the wedge, so maybe I need to connect. And then already at this point, I have weaknesses here, right? So I have, I don't know, let's say, okay, maybe black also plays this. So now this group here can be separated anytime. I have weaknesses here, I have weaknesses here. So if I really want to kill this, I felt I wasn't strong enough here, even already here. But even if I was strong enough here, black also has some RG here, some RG here, right? Even if I, let's say, had, I don't know, let's say we have this situation more like this for some reason, right? If we have this, already now at this point, black also has potential to make something, or know, let me exchange this first and have something like this. Right now already there's Atari here, then there's maybe something like this, and maybe then black can easily make an eye here. I also can do something like this. to threaten to just connect under and then play here and here. So all of these ways that black can just make eyes, it just felt to me that the attack is not going to... b9 is just too committed, right? Yeah. So that's why I already earlier this game decided to not play b9. Of course, b9 crossed my mind, but that's exactly the kind of move that gets me into trouble on a regular basis. So maybe I needed to play a move here first, prepare for b9, but then is that big enough? I don't know. It's kind of reverse center, but it also doesn't make these points secure because there's maybe still some weird RG here. I don't know. So yeah, but I think yeah, what I don't like is maybe to play here. Maybe I should have played something here first. If now black captures this, then this was black's territory anyway, and then I still get to slide in here and destroy this, maybe even attack this. So let's say maybe get this one in center and then. I don't know. Then I play this, then it's still a cool. I don't know. Anyway, so black got this, I got this, these exchanges. Yeah, and then black finally played this, which was very annoying for my shapes. But oh well, what you're gonna do? Yeah, this all was a little bit painful. Yeah, and then here maybe I just needed to live here. Oh, thank you for the raid. Who is it? Closio, say. Yeah, so maybe here it was biggest to play here because it is quite a big core, and I completely missed that black can actually just get the core where black takes first, and it's even Atari. So yeah, probably I should have just Tenuki this, just made use of this, or I mean this already gave me some profit here, or maybe now play here. I just didn't like that black gets to play here, but I guess I can also defend like this. So black kind of gets to capture this stone in center now. That's what I didn't like, but it's also not that big. So yeah, here I was greedy. Maybe it's the best move. Maybe I need to play it or I'm behind, but yeah, then black gets to play the Ko and I just wasn't prepared for it enough in Byoyomi. And of course my opponent played the Ko when I was down on time. Very good players are very good at abusing the opponent's time. And you know, I played quite fast from relatively speaking, and my opponent still had over half an hour left. So what you're gonna do? I can't play much faster without losing so much quality of my game. I feel like, at least at the moment. So maybe at some point in the future I will play even faster. But right now I'm already playing almost double the speed I used to do. So it's like at some point it has to stop. Yeah, I don't know. The problem is I really wanted to play here, but black can capture here. I guess what I can do is I can capture here, and then after this I could play here, huh? I missed this. I have load some. Yeah, probably I should have played it this way. And then if black goes down, then we play this Ko. And this Ko is a lot smaller already because now I already got the profit on the outside here. And black already spent the Ko here to build this. So maybe now I don't know, I can do something like this as a Ko threat and black captures them. Or actually maybe yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's still not enough. Anyway, yeah, this exchange just wasn't so great. So on the other hand, it still is a Ko anyway. So if I get this and black takes away the corner and I get this and then I get to squeeze here. Again, I already took profit from this. Maybe I can now play this one as a threat, actually. Something like this and capture here. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, but because this exchange is just so bad. Okay, and let's go back to the game here now. Yeah, if now I realize that he plays this move and I just defend here. And now he connects here and I take the Ko. Then I think I have chances to win this game because now it's really just the Ko. Maybe also I shouldn't play this one because it gives black this one. Hmm. Yeah, so maybe just this one, and then he connects here. I take here. I guess he has this as a co-thread then, and can capture. But then I do have this as a co-thread. Then he has this. Yeah, I don't know if I then have any great co-threads left. Is this big enough? That's the problem that I just if I now go here, the problem with this exchange is now that black can just capture um and I'm not even threatening to cut to well, I guess I could play here now first. And if we play this way, then it's some kind of core, but is it even? I think it's not even a core because black can just play here and play Atari. Yeah, okay, so it's not even a core. Yeah, so that was the problem, that I just didn't have any RG after the capture, so the capture was bad. And I feel like after this one, even if I don't do this, maybe it's already good for black, because at this point here, I just don't see a great co-thread for me. Maybe I do play this one as a thread, and then black captures here. Then I could Atari here, and if he connects, I could Atari here and Atari here and extend here, and co for these. Yeah, that would actually, well, actually not a co because he can live here. But then I could capture these, so that's good enough. Because then I destroy this whole thing, and then maybe even have some counter here, and I think that's worth it because I get more RG here. Maybe. But he might also just sacrifice those, and then I don't know if it's enough. Yeah. Yeah, just allowing the core felt like it probably also already was bad for me. And then, yeah, and then here clearly was lost. Okay, let's see what AI thinks. Okay, AI just thinks that black was leading the whole game. There was one chance here apparently. Aha, to now just sacrifice. Now just play here. Then it's black +1 if I just live in the corner and sacrifice those. Wow, okay. Yeah, see, for that I needed time and counting. Now if I play this one in center, then I capture these here or save these in center. Of course, yeah. Let's say black connects here. Then I do get to push in here in center. And let's say, okay, probably need to respond. And then black defends here. Now let's say black defends here. Then I get to attach here maybe. Or maybe just this one. Let's say this. Let's say black blocks. Yeah, and then it's a very then you see that's why you don't want to play this, because you maybe want to play this one instead. Or this one. This one is also quite big, yeah. And this one is very big too. But maybe this one first to make sure that you get this. Yeah, and then this and this. Yeah, it would have been a very, very close game. Oh, that is not correct because there's this one now. Okay, anyway. Yeah. Kinda, yeah. Not quite. But yeah, so if I now let go, I was thinking about it during the game. But yeah, that was my one chance in this game. So I mean, overall, it was just a better game for black, and of course, yeah, and so it was. My judgment here was correct that if now I do indeed play here, that now, yeah, also black has this one as co-threads and this and this. So yeah, it's just now it was just over after I didn't consider this trade here. So where did this go so wrong? If it wasn't, if I wasn't, so I guess at least G2 didn't lose me the game. Okay, I mean this is just Joseki. This is all fine. Yeah, this is fine. Okay. Yeah, here I was wondering maybe if I play here I can attack this, but I also wanted to play a little bit more do nothing go. So this one was also fine. The kick was fine. This was all fine. This one apparently was okay. This one was not ideal. This lost me 1 point. This lost me 1.5 points. Because I should just play here immediately. Yeah, okay, so this was not ideal, but then this one was also not best for black, but suddenly black gains 2 points. So yeah, this is just the AI that you can't trust. Yeah, see, this is the typical thing that this loses like 1 point by according to AI, but this one also loses 2 points. So and this one also lost point. Yeah, these didn't seem great. Like just giving me the bottom left for free. And then it was this one which was better, huh? Oh, and black should, yeah, no. Oh, then black plays here, and then I should attach. I was thinking about this one. Okay, let's say I just play the boring move. I jump. Okay, and then it's black plus 1.5. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I should have just played my first instinct here, I guess. But and then this was actually a mistake. Okay. Then yeah, this was obviously also a mistake then. And now I needed to play from this direction or immediately play from this direction. But overall, it's already black is a few points better here. Oh, and then this is a big mistake. Because I should play. What? Should play here now. Just play here after all. Just play the shape move. Okay, fine. So what about this one? And then cut here. And then capture here. And then, of course, Atari here. Oh. Play here, get cut. Play Atari and play Atari, obviously. Descend, right, and then capture. And then black can escape towards this direction here, yeah. I can push here once and then just surround. And then just live with this group and let less black escape. Black, oh, I guess black now is already alive with this group, so black could escape to threaten my group here, then I make some shape. And then once again, it's a quite equal game at this point. But yeah, this exchange was just bad. I guess it makes sense because I'm strengthening my shape where my shape was already pretty strong here. So from this point onwards, okay, then this one was a bit passive. From this point onwards, it was black ahead by like 5 points. This jump here. Yeah, this jump here, the wedge. Oh, the extent here is bad. Okay. Yeah, but here I was thinking black can just take, so this was good. Okay, this was fine. So this was all fine, and then black defending here was even a little bit passive. Yeah, and that, okay, from this point onwards here, at this point here, it's only black plus 3. So, I mean, generally speaking, it was still an equal-ish game. But then I played a few slack moves here. I was thinking about this attachment, but I wanted to calm down the game. So this one instead then, okay. Yeah, and then black gets to jump here. And then all of these are just not good, and then black found this one. And then this one was also not good. So I played so solidly, and yet I still had enough weak shape that the opponent could abuse here and here. So yeah, my opponent was just better than me, I mean, gotta say. Okay. Yeah, I played this a little bit too rushed, maybe. Yeah. Yeah, and then this one was not good because yeah. Then this one was also not good. And then black should indeed play here. And then this was the blue move. But I should have even already ignored this one and just oh, I could play here first to threaten to cut here, capture here, making him play here. Is that really a good exchange? And then just make life. Then it's black +6. So maybe let's not do that and let's just play here immediately. Yeah, but the problem is it's still just black +6 at this point. So yeah, at least I wasn't ahead and lost the game because I allowed the ko. Um, but yeah. And then yeah, you can see this one was a really bad move if I play from this side. Um, and black captures and I capture, then we arrive exactly at what I said earlier. Oh, this way? Capture immediately. Then I can go here, he connects. And that's already good enough because he destroyed my corner, so he took away the points. Yes. You should be able to follow because it's literally on screen right now here on the bottom right. You can see the graph. So black was leading this whole time, and yeah, from here on outward. But I mean, this is exactly my weakest spot in the game, like around move 100 to 160 or so, maybe even 200. So I don't, I'm not surprised that I lost a lot of points here. And again, I had then actually I'm curious what is what if if he does connect, well, okay, if he connects here, that's just stupid because then I can play here and he can play here and I can play here and he captures and then I get all of these sent. Well, I guess it's not sent. Yeah, I get this and then I get. Shouldn't I play? Yeah, I should play this way and then I can Atari here. But I guess that's still black +5 here. And then I play this, not of this one in center also. Yeah, fact of the matter is just that no matter what I do here, let's say black just connects here now. No matter what I do here, black is always leading by a few points, and but I guess it's like 5 points in endgame is still in a range where where I would say at 5 down level, that's easy to mess up still, especially because there's still some complication here. But the problem is in general, I think it's an easier endgame for black to play. But yeah, after this one, then there was this one chance to now just sacrifice these stones. And just say, okay, because I can push in here, black really only gets 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, like 15 or so points out of this. And yeah, again, I get to play here, black defense. I get to play this and black defense. Let's say I push in here twice and black defense, and then it's already at this point here. We play this way. This way. Okay, makes sense. Right. Yeah, so you can see now it's okay, black can play this, right? And then this, and then this. And at this point here, it's actually like even a little bit better for white if black now does this. There's still a problem for this whole group. Oh wait, there's still this one. Why is this plus 10? That doesn't make any sense. Okay, yeah. Yeah, so generally speaking now, at this point here, it's even slightly better for white. So it's easy to lose 5 points in the end game here. But for that I had to accept this trade now. Yeah. So the work I had to do, and if I had more time, was to think about that I actually have that my opponent has so many more co-threads with all of these weaknesses here, and that my best bet is to sacrifice this now. Because again, here I was thinking about it, to sacrifice this, and then because I already also made this bad exchange here, so he already basically has this stone at any time. To just sacrifice this and hope that I have enough. And then yeah, again, it's a very close game at this point. So that was my one chance at this point. Again, before I would say up to this point here now, if now I do just play even this solid move or this attachment here, it's still a very close game. It's only black +3. With still a lot of game to be played, and still a lot of things that can go wrong. Like we could see, like the still could have gone wrong for my opponent if I had accepted that trade. But, yeah, Sage. And yeah, I mean, overall, of course, a deserved victory for my opponent because he was leading pretty much the whole game, besides like the very early game, which doesn't like it's like I'm ahead by what like half a point, 1 point here, so it really that doesn't count anything. Also, I had 7 komi, so I'm already leading by 0.7 anyway. So yeah, again, that doesn't really count at all. And yeah, then this was the very first real mistake, and my opponent answered with a mistake, and then I made this mistake. So, and then what was his mistake again? He connected here, right? Yeah. So you can see basically up to move 114, we both made 2 mistakes. So overall, it was still really high quality. Like I didn't make any glaring mistakes besides this here, and then the peep, like playing from the wrong direction twice here. That was what gave my opponent the lead, and in the end also lost me the game because it gave control too much. Yeah. It's just that this is so sad to just play this, because if I play here now and black just plays, I don't know, let's say black just plays a jump, then later playing this is just meh. I mean, of course not now, but yeah. Yeah, but I guess the real issue in the first place was that I should have just extended here. That would have put more pressure on him here. Gee, I'm curious for a second. Because I always forget who of those brothers is who. So Denis, player, last name. Right, Darius was the okay. So Denis Dobranis is actually 6 dan already. So this it just said 5 dan in the German league because he maybe wasn't 6 dan at the start of the season, because that was summer last year. So by now he is already 6 dan, yeah. So that makes sense. So I mean, again, I wish I had better results against these 6 dans, but I'm not 6 dan myself. I'm not even rating wise 5 done anymore. I'm slightly below 5 done. So this is going to be I think in general speaking, this year is not going to be a year with amazing results because I'm rebuilding my Go basically from the ground up currently with the time management, not in German League games, no. With the time management and the focus on more end game and calming down my game, because for the last, I would say, I don't know, 3 to 5 years maybe already now. I would have to see when I started playing the pincer more aggressively, but like for a while now, for a few years now, I really have my play has become a lot more active and aggressive. Um, so um, the problem with that is that I don't know when to stop anymore. So I play too aggressive for too long, and that gets me into trouble a lot. So it also makes my time management harder because then I have to think about difficult decisions when I have no time left, which is also not my strength. So I'm trying to calm my game down for several reasons. A, because it is too aggressive and too active. Like I'm not playing haunter moves, solid moves enough, solid shapes also. And B, because playing under time pressure is, or let me put it differently, improving my time management and playing combo games so that I don't get into time pressure early in the game is easier than improving my play under time pressure, because my play under time pressure, I mean, I'm doing cute Sumego, I'm playing some fast games, so I'm still working on that, but I think that's never going to be a strength of mine. While I can see myself being very strong at endgame. Endgame is something like, I don't know, it seems like something like programming. It's like you can really calculate it to the end, and there's of course still ambiguity in there, but you can really, you can count it, calculate it, you can, if there's no groups left and you don't have to chase that, you can really figure that out to the end. So my goal at the moment is really to early game fighting. I'm still pretty good. So my ideal game is pretty much get a lead of the first 80 moves, then calm down the game in the next 80 moves, and then enter end game with the lead, ideally also with some time on my clock, and win with strong end game. Like this is maybe not the most exciting way then. And I mean, currently I really like exciting. That's why I have trouble to calm down my game, because I like to play exciting too much. but but I think if I have to reshape and rebuild my goal, which is what I'm currently trying to do, then that would be probably what plays to my strengths the most. Like kind of like a Lucan play, but a bit more aggressive still. I don't know. Maybe I don't give Lucan enough credit to play aggressive moves, but you know, I don't necessarily want to be known for making the position completely. Like I don't want to be known for a Lucan button necessarily, but if it helps me win games, then I also take that. But yeah. Oh yeah. Also speaking of, let's quickly have a look. Did I? Yes, of course I downloaded the game. Let's quickly see, when did I enter Bioyomi? Oh, so I was already Bioyomi at move 150. I entered Bioyomi. Ah, here, right. And at this exact decision, right? Okay. So 144. Again, a little bit. Ideally I would like to be in Bioyomi a lot after move 150 even. But if it's around move 150 consistently, 144 is close enough, and I didn't lose this game I didn't really lose this game because I was under time pressure here. I was already losing, and I missed that one chance to trade and then make it a close game. And then maybe if it's end game and I don't have time to calculate everything, it's time pressure is still a factor. But anyway, actually, I'm wondering, where did I spend a lot of time? Certainly not in the first 40 moves. Let's have a quick look. I think, which moves did I spend a lot of time on? Ah, yeah, here. Oh, no, it's just 1 minute. That's okay. Ah, yeah, here I spent way too much time already. For example, like here I spent what, almost 4.5 minutes to then just play a basic move. Like this is too much. This is certainly too much. I shouldn't spend that much time for this move. And I think, yeah, then here I also like then at least I have to blitz this move out because it's like this is not unexpected. It's bad for Black what Black did, but this shouldn't be unexpected that he just plays the forcing move. So then I spend another 2 minutes here. So essentially, and then I think here at this point I spend, yeah, then here I spend another almost 4 minutes. Okay, then I pushed and peeped, and this one I played relatively fast. Yeah, and then I spent another over 2 minutes here, another minute here, and then here I spent another 3 minutes. So you can see now I'm behind by 15 minutes, and I didn't even make good decisions with this time. While, for example, playing this one, I could have played really fast. But let's say for these, so here I'm still really in really good shape time management wise. So I have what 53 minutes here. Wait. This one was the last move, right? Okay, so at move 58, I have 53 minutes, and then at 80, I have 34. So I spent nearly 20 minutes for these 22 moves. So I spent almost a minute, or actually no, because 10 moves. So I spent nearly 2 moves on average for every move here. That's just way too much. So even though then I got into Byoyomi relatively early, but yeah, that's just way too much. Here I spent way too much time. And I mean, after that, it didn't get better because then I also played this one with a minute. Then I thought for another 4 minutes for this jump here. Okay, this one at least I could play pretty quickly. Yeah, and then I, of course, this one is really life and death and calculating. So that's and also some judgment. So that's fine, I guess. But also still, I spent more time here. So 27, 53. I still spent over 5 minutes for this, so that's still 3 minutes for this is okay. But yeah, this was too much. And then, okay, here I spent 2 minutes and another 2 minutes. Yeah, so because I spent like 15, 20 minutes for all this and then another 5 minutes for this invasion, now I'm down 30 minutes. If I spend half of that, that's maybe okay. So if I'm down, like if I'm at 30 minutes now, that would also be in my time management range to be at 30 minutes at move 100. That would be closer to my goal of time management, but yeah. And then I think after that I played quite quickly here. Actually, I fought for a little bit here, which makes sense. Didn't think there, I guess. Yeah, and then these moves are all relatively quickly. Here I fought for a little bit, and then here I fought for as long as it took for being in Bioyomi. Yeah. Mm. That being said, style-wise, when did I cut in this game? Okay, I mean this Joseki I don't count. Like, did I start any significant fight or did I let my opponent come to me? I don't think I played any significant cut here, right? This cut also doesn't count because it's just a sacrificing stone. Like, I'm not trying to cut anything off with this one. That doesn't cut. These are all just peeps, so they don't threaten to cut. Yeah, and then he just plays here, so that means I didn't play any cutting move. I'd invaded here, then I played this, which also doesn't cut. This is also not cutting. This is just making life. Yeah, I'm only peeping this game. I never cut anything. Yeah, so the whole game, as far as I can tell, yeah, I never cut anything off. So that's at least nice. I strategically speaking, I played the way I wanted to. I just didn't execute it all that well with this jump, this peep, and also this exchange here, and then not accepting this trade. Yeah. Oh, I hate that this sound is also there when you review the game. But yeah, overall time management okay, but not amazing. Strategy good. Need to learn from this, from which direction to attack here. But I didn't try to then kill this. Actually, let me quickly see what if after the jump. What if you now actually played b9? You can't see, but I will tell you that b9 would be -3 points. So I don't know if you're still there, Smoglet. But if you played b9 at any point, or too early at least, it's -3 points. So it's not a good idea. Yeah, specifically because e10. Yeah, because black has e10. How is it if white had a stone outside here at e10 already? Then playing at b9 is only -1.5. Right, so if white is a little bit stronger outside, then b9 is not a big loss, but still, I prefer to harass from h3 because that's where you can get more points. So b9 is just not a b9 is basically really a killing move. You don't want to play that too early. Right, so at this point here, if you play it now, it's -3 points. The AI move was indeed just to play here. I was thinking about that. Didn't like the kick here, but I guess it makes my shape on the outside stronger, and then there is still maybe some RG left in the corner after that. So maybe that's the idea to play this one. But again, I mean, black in the game, black also should have played here instead of what black did. So this one gives me more RG. Yeah, if black plays here now and we do the same as in the game, then now there's a lot less RG with this stone. Now I can't make life in the corner. So then I would have played something else if black had played here. Maybe if black plays here, then I just play here or something like this. Yeah. Yeah, so b9 just didn't feel correct to me. And then that again, I feel like this game I didn't over attack. I didn't cut anything bad because I didn't cut once in this game. At least not unless it was a Joseki which resolved quickly or just a sacrificing stone. So I didn't actively cut anything off. Well, at the very end when it was already over, so we don't count that. That was out of desperation and didn't lose me the game. But yeah, so I didn't play any bad cuts. I didn't over attack. I didn't attack correctly, but I didn't over attack anything. And then I just lost because my opponent was way better at handling the center. That's essentially it. I didn't attack. I didn't play the correct attacking direction for this bottom side, so that's why I got a little bit behind, but not that much. And then after I got a little bit of success here with the top right co-option and destroying this, that's where, yeah, I would say where black played. Oops. I hate it. You have to play it from this. Yeah. After this one, it was very close. Like only black plays 3. But after here, black just gained 10 points from moves like this and attacking me here. So because my shape was still pretty thin, it was just hard for me to deal. And yeah, this is one of my weaknesses, to deal with my own weak shapes here. So that's why I want to play more solid shapes. But when you attack, you can't always play solid shapes, otherwise you're not attacking. Yeah. So yeah, this was just a bit too soft. I needed to be a little bit more active with this area. But yeah, again, judging how you can play this and where you have to play here and where you make the points, like this is something that I will improve with my endgame training. So I'm not stressing that part of the game too much right now, because in order to improve that, I still need to practice endgame for a while before I can even think about how to judge that correctly. Because you need to be able to judge a lot of the reduction potentials and endgame before you can even begin to understand this, I feel like. But yeah, I fear this is it for the first league. We will likely demote. I think even if the other 3 won, which is not likely, there's a good chance that it's not enough board points to even have a chance. But let's see. Last one board 2 FJ1. I think, let me quickly check. Okay, not that quick. Okay, it looked like, but okay, they both have still over 20 minutes on the clock, so I guess yeah, relatively quick. Then let's see. Yeah, board 3 lost. And if board 4 lost, it's completely official. Yeah, so we lost 1-3. But even a draw, even a 2-2 wouldn't have been enough, probably, because then we would have had to win the and also the others all have to lose. So, but at least now it's completely official, and the last game will really just be for honor, I guess. Yeah. Yeah. Oh well. League 2 is still pretty strong, I think, at board 1, so I might not get the 5 to 6 down opponents next season on a quite as regular basis, but I think still strong enough opponents that I don't need to don't need to fear that it's not enough training. Plus, I'm rebuilding my whole Go, so it's going to take a while anyway. So. But yeah. Speaking of that, it working? Nope. Nope, that's the wrong one. Wait, what? Okay. Let's finish this off with some endgame training since I haven't gotten around to do it today yet. um, how did the game go? If I switch scenes, is it still there? Ah, like that. I was white. Good chances for the first 100 move, then one tiny chance to accept a trade at the end. Well, my opponent was a 6-dan, so you know, um, tough opponent. And a rising 6-dan at that, so still improving. Not one of those 6-dans that have been 6-dan for ages and are declining in quality, in strength. So yeah, what you gonna do? Well, I'm weak 5-dan myself, so it's like 6-dans are not unbeatable to me, but I still lose most of the time, I guess. I got a couple of Jigo against 6-dans this season, and one close loss. But yeah, other than that, I haven't beaten a 6-dan in a while, which is a little bit annoying. A couple of years ago, I beat 2 6-dans in a row. That was then number 1 and number 2. Then I guess, okay, that's actually not quite fair. This Go Congress the Go Congress last year, I did beat um, a 7-dan twice, but he was probably more like 5 to 6-dan. So anyway, let's go to this end game. So this is pro. This is a pro game from a few years back. I don't know, last decade maybe. I think. So let's see, it's black's turn. Obviously, black has to answer at A, otherwise black loses the stones. So A is mandatory. Then we have what are sent him. J, of course, is really, really big. And D is also big. If black plays it, black actually threatens to capture for stones. And if white plays it, white threatens to play T2. So, but if white plays it, then black would get J18. Hmm. So those are the big moves to consider for sure. Then we have 1-point center moves are E and F. Probably in the other way round. Well, I don't know. If you play F and black plays E and you connect. Yeah, maybe E first. Black could also play E. No, or white should play. Okay. Later F is. I guess later black F is more like 2 points. Let's put this in parentheses. We have, of course, K is center, B is center. I don't know why I make it in this move order. A, B, C is not center. We said D. Oh, D is E and F is kind of center. G is center for sure, because otherwise the stones on the top are captured. So white can play G in center for sure. I guess I is also center-ish. Where's H? H I deleted because I originally played H at J. J. Yeah, so we have J, K. Do we have K? Yeah, okay, I already put K. And then we have L still left. L. Okay, just 1 point. L is just 1 point. And I do wonder, because if white gets to play at K8 at some point, and this one is not an I, and then plays here, maybe after white plays L, then you can play this one, threatening this one, then playing here, and eventually black would have to pull out all of these stones. But if you do have this I and white cuts, then black can just play here instead. Unless white plays this one at some point, but then black can just play here and then live like this. Right, so I think K8 is 1 point if you have L. So I didn't mention C yet. So C, if white plays there, white doesn't get anything, but if black plays there, black gets 1, 2, 3. C is 3 points plus, because if white plays here, then later white also gets to play the honey here in center. So black still has to win the code to prove that these points are indeed black's. And then we have J and D. J, of course, if black gets to play J compared to white playing J18, if white plays J18, yes, black doesn't get to play J19, huh? In center. So that means that we have to, okay, count this for half, because black can't get a point there anyway. So then J18 is basically worth push in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.5. And if white plays J18, then I guess J19 is worth a point. Yeah, just 1 point for J19. And then we have D still left. So how do we handle D's moves? D is very annoying move. If black gets to play D, black is threatening to capture 9 points compared to white playing there. So if black gets to play D in center after white plays J18, then white has to answer D. How does white answer D the best way? Maybe actually T5. Yeah, T5. And if you Atari there, huh? Yeah, I guess you can just play T5. Let's quickly demonstrate this. So if black got to play here and white plays here, now if you play here, white cannot Atari here. Okay, right. So white would have to play here first and then play this Atari, and then we have this, where essentially we later get this. The white has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points here. Or you just leave it like this, and then white gets to play this one, and later gets to play the. Oh, I guess he has to play the ko now, and then maybe eventually has to come back here. And the ko fight, sheesh. I don't know. Yeah, but that doesn't seem like it. I guess okay, but if you play D and black does not react and white gets to play T2 next, which is then what? Worth push in and play here. You capture 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 points compared to if black pushes and captures, you only get 2, so you get 5 more points, and black loses 1, 2, 4 points. Okay, so that is indeed a 9-point follow-up move. In that case, I wonder if white should actually play T, like after black plays here, white should play here. Black extends here. White gets all of these forcing moves here. And then white plays here, preventing black from playing this. I think these are pretty similar. So, okay, black has to answer here. White plays D. Black saves these, white extends here. Or maybe plays this one first. Maybe white plays all the forcing moves here first, but whatever. So then it's already a good exchange, so maybe you just don't play this one soon. Anyway, so then black plays this. But then, yeah, this just lose these points here, so that's really annoying. So you capture, white plays here, black extends here, or plays this. And then white loses center, or maybe plays G at some point, then and maybe also K, then black gets to play B in center, then black gets to play C, extend back, capture. Then black got to play that. Then white pushes in here and pushes in here, I suppose. Then black got to play this exchange. And protect here, I suppose. And that's it. How many moves was this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, not really necessary, 6, 7, 8. So it would be about 30 moves, so that would be possible. Actually, black is ahead by 3.5. Okay, so black also doesn't need to do too much here. Actually, black just cut here last and white cut here last. So that kind of already, so going back to the last 2 moves before that, we can see that here white threatens to cut off these 2 stones and black answers by capturing this stone. So that the value of these 2 is about similar. So white then plays maybe just a time forcing move. Oh, and also I completely forgot that after this one, is this a move? No, right? Because this one, no, it is a move. So we still have a 1-point move here. M is still a 1-point move, and okay, let's go down this road this route one more time. So A. Yeah, because if you play here, you have to add a move here and a move here, and if you play here, you have to only add 1 move here. I guess black though can play M in center, so never mind this. Black is just going to play M in center. Right, okay, so black captures again. White plays here, black plays here, white extends. Or black plays here and plays here, white extends, black pushes in, plays this one, then plays the 3-point move here, or maybe pushes in there. Order, white can play here, capture, then white plays this one, pushes in, and plays here, black blocks, and there was no point move here left here anyway if black plays this way. If it's the other way though, if black now plays after this, if white now plays here, then black plays this one in center, or get something here. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see. Of course, black plays here. Oh, the white plays this one first, sure. And plays this one first, sure. Okay, and then white takes this one. Oh, wow. Oh, this way. Okay. Interesting. That changes my calculation, of course. Then, okay, so if that is the case, I'm wondering though, actually, at this point here, we have black plus 2.5, and if white played, whoopsie, if white played here instead, it's only black plus 1. So if we can believe this AI, my choice for white is actually better. I didn't see this one for black though. Maybe another way, because now this one is quite big, because if you play, no, white can extend, so never mind. Okay, so now black, yeah, place the center here, place the center there, and then place the 3-point move here. Yeah, so white plays the reverse center here. Yeah, white can play on. Oh. This is center of. No, okay, black can answer like this. Huh. Hmm. I. Why did. What? Oh, because later. No. Yeah, I don't get it. Why did white play that one? Okay, white pushes in now, then white plays this one. Then white plays this one. Black has to capture. This leaves a 2-point move left. I mean, in a way, the bottom right turned out like I said. But no, I don't know. Oh, black does this one now. Aha. Black does it this way. White protects. Black plays this one. That's the end of the game. All right, because after if black, well, right, if black ever plays K15, you don't. White doesn't have to throw in. Eventually, here, I don't know. Eventually, let's put it like this. Eventually, um, uh, black cannot play this because no, I said this one is not helpful, because eventually black has to put a stone here anyway, and so it's only this 1 point ever. But yeah, in the end, black won by 2.5 points. I'm not sure. This move orders were very confusing by the pros here. Like I was so convinced that this one is better. Because after this one, if now black plays this one, black plus this, then this one. Oh, actually, first this one and this one. Right, then, or you can exchange this one first. Then if you play it this way, then this one, then black plays another forcing move here, and then plays this one, and white plays here and black plays here. Now it's only half a point for black. White can play this one then next. And oh, I guess before capturing here, you push in here once. Where I guess if white plays, no, this one is important, yeah. And then you capture here, and then white pushes in here, and then plays this one. Okay, and then black wins by 1.5 points. Ah, wait, there's still this one to be played. Or this one. I guess maybe this one, and if now this one. Or this way. Yeah, I don't know, but this just seems like there were some mistakes made by the pros here because okay, this one was center and this one was center too. Because I feel like okay, actually this one go away now. I wonder about this one instead. Ah, this is worse. Okay, yeah, okay, but this way. What if white just connects here now? I guess if white just connects, you can just play this, or maybe you play this one now, and then you get to push in because this one leads to kind of the same thing. But yeah, I guess that. So this one black got to play this whole thing here in center, and that's why I felt that white should prevent this. Then black got this in center and this in center and this one, and then white got this one in center. Yeah, and then here black plus 2.5, black plus 2.9, 2.5. Why is because this one clearly takes away this as an eye, or is it really that black has this? But this is not a real eye, so I felt like this way, unless I'm missing something here, like this way. Also, I guess at this point here, white could just play here. Yeah, maybe white could just play here. And then if black defends here, you can play this Atari and get a couple points more here. And then also extend here, capture Atari here and capture, and then black has the last word to play this Hane Connect. Right? Anyway, overall I think I understood this position quite well. I saw this potential weakness here. I saw that D and J are pretty similar in size, so and that C is the last big point left. So in the end, black got to play this in center. White had the chance to play this in reverse center. Either way, one gets one and the other gets the other. Just that again, this one was not as big in my opinion. Then black got to play this in center. Then got to Atari, play these forcing moves, and then got this one. Then white pushed in here once, played this one, and then pushed in here. And then, did white do next? Oh yeah, played Atari. No, played this one first and then played this Atari here, got 2 points here. And then black bumped here, white extended, and black played the last point here. And this one we just delete. No need to finish this. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Let's see what happened in the 20 moves prior. Oh, actually, let me first try to replicate it completely. Black captured. White played this one in center, then played this. No, not. Oh, then played this one also here, and then played here. Then black played this one and this one in center, obviously not this. And then played this one in center. No, this one in center and this one in center, and then played here. Then white played push in here. No, played this one first, then pushed in here. Nope. Then played this one. Black defended, then pushed in here. Then captured this one. No. Oh, then saved this, of course. Yeah, then captured this one. And then black descended, played here and played the last move here. So I wonder eventually if white ever played here. And then black played here, and if the obvious liberties are filled, then you can wedge here. I think black still owes a move inside here. Anyway, 1, 2, 3. Let's go one more time. You capture here. Oh, white played a center move here and a center move here before returning here. Then black played this one immediately. Then played this center move and this center move before taking the 3-point move here. Then white played here first, then this one, then pushed in here, then saved this stone and then Atari'd here, and then black bumped, white defended, black took the last point here. Okay, let's go 20 moves back more than that. So how did we get there? So I don't need my keyboard anymore. So here, okay, white threatens to do what exactly here? Oh yeah, of course, to play here, and capture the 3 stones. So black has to defend against this. Then white connected. What was the score here, by the way? Okay, yeah, so yeah, it was already better for black. Then white connected these 2 stones. Yeah, that was big. If you don't connect those 2 stones, if you go back here now, then black gets to capture here. Or maybe black gets to play this one? I'm also wondering about this. Yeah, this is also really big. Was it? Was this one the biggest? What about this one? Black plus 1.5, also fine. Yeah, okay, then black pushed here and sent it once. Ah, I see. No, I see. Okay, because it threatens the whole group. So black had to defend against the cut here. Now white plays here. Then black plays this one, where white backs off, you push in one more time. Yeah, black gets this in center. And then S1. Oh no, push in here first. Then S1, yeah. S1 is really nice to get. Then white, okay, threatened this core. And then pushed here, and then we are already at the position because we know that black now ignored to play here. Which was the correct choice, I suppose. Here it's black plus 3. Here it's black plus 2. Should you extend here first? No, that's black plus 1. What is 1? Okay. What the fuck? Anyway, black played here, then white played this one, and we're back here. Okay, so you had to defend here, then white defended here, then black. Right. Okay, I see. So, yeah, black had to defend here, white defended here. Black first threatened to capture the 4 stones to protect the cut, then had to go back to protect the cut. Then white got to play here. Black pushed in. No. No. Black played this one now, right? Black played this center now. Then pushed in here, and then hunted here. Then white put. Nope. Then white played the Atari here, then pushed in here. Black captured, white played here. One more time. Black had to defend, white connects. Black had to defend but forces here first, then defends. Then white threatens this, or just takes the really big move here. It was kind of it's a reverse center big. This one would have also been a reverse center, not quite as big. Actually, only 4 points because this one doesn't. So this was a 4-point center for white. This one would have been more like a 6. Would have been a 6-point reverse center plus this action. So maybe even a little bit. I don't know, something like this. Okay, so black got this center move. Then black pushed in first, and then played this one. Then white played the Atari here and pushed up. Black cut. White played the forcing move here. One more time. Black had to defend. White connects. Black pushes and then defends. White didn't do this. White played here first. Then white took the center here. Then pushed in here and then took this one. Then white plays here and pushes. Black cuts. White exchanges this first. Played this forcing move and this forcing move. Then pushed up here. Then black got to play this in center. Then black played this in center and this in center and got the 3-point move here. Then white plays this one and pushes in here. Then gets the 2-point. Nope. Oh yeah, I always forgot about this one. Then white gets to play this. And black bumps, white protects, and black takes the last 1-point move. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One last time. Black defends. White protects. Black threatens to capture, then protects. White protects. Black plays the 4-point center move here. Pushes here, and then finally threatens to capture here. White answers by pushing. No, for fuck's sake. What did white do first? Huh? Oh, yeah, this one. God damn it. Then pushed here, then black ignored, then white plays this. Okay, let's go back the last 20. Let's just one very last time. You can protect here. White connects here, threatening to capture, so you have to protect. White plays the big reverse center here. Then black takes this center and takes this center and plays this big move. Then white plays this center first and pushes here, which black responds here immediately. White plays this one and then plays this one and this one, then takes here. Black reduces this in center, then takes the this in center and this in center, and then takes the 3-point move. Then white plays this one, then this one in center, pushes in here. Plays this one, then plays this one and captures the 2-point move here. Then black bumps here, and then harness and connects, and that's the end of the game. All right. One end game for the road. To get some endgame training in, and that's it for today. Let's see, Friday. I might be back to some endgame streams tomorrow evening. I had something every evening this week and also a little bit last week. Not really the evenings, but the weekend was pretty full, so I haven't really streamed in like a week, but probably this weekend in the evenings I will stream a couple of endgame sessions. Maybe even stream a Fox game again after a while. Maybe on Sunday, but I don't know. No promises. Anyway, I need to go to bed. So thanks for staying all the way to the end, and see you next time.